There's been a lot of talk about stormwater runoff. It's an important subject because rain tends to wash off any large parking area, and often that dirty water heads straight for one of our creeks. And when you think about what is washed off those parking lots, it's some pretty nasty stuff. It's leaked oil and antifreeze and anything else that drips from underneath any vehicle that is parked on that lot. Once it gets to the creek, those pollutants are carried into our local lakes where we swim, fish, and boat. Bristol's major creek is, of course, Beaver Creek, that meanders through our downtown and eventually ends up as one of the major tributaries to Boone Lake. One of the largest parking lots that borders Beaver Creek is the Bristol, Tennessee City parking lot right beside City Hall. The city is taking a proactive approach in correcting that source of pollution to our watershed.
Well, this is a rain garden that was funded by Boone Watershed Partnership. They received some grant money from the state for the materials, and the city, what we're doing is we're providing the labor and equipment to build it. And basically this is a rain garden that will function by filtering the water off the parking lot before it gets into the creek and take out the pollutants, oil, grease, sediment that comes off parking lots. And it's all about improving the quality of the water in the streams.
It's a large asphalt parking lot, and that parking lot drains down into this new bioretention cell. So what's going to happen is this is going to have some plants in it and some mulch, and the water that's going to pick up all the pollutants that are sitting on the asphalt, people's motor oil dripping, brake dust, things like that. When it rains, this is what's called the first flush, it's all going to come down through here and it's going to end up in here. It's going to pond up about 6 inches, I'll stay in one place, about 6 inches, and then percolate through and then come out through this wall and into the creek. So basically this is a treatment area to take all the contaminated water from the parking lot, treat it, and then release it into the creek.
For the next few weeks, the city workers broke up asphalt, dug a long pit, and lined the pit with a special mix of sand and mulch.
New England aster, I need 5.
Then, when it was ready, these volunteers came with trowel in hand and installed the plants that would aid in the natural cleansing process of cleaning the rainwater before it was released into Beaver Creek. This creek was here long before Bristol was here. Making it as clean as possible is important to our wildlife, our watershed, and our city. For more information on making your own water garden, or if you have any questions or concerns, please call Jonathan Shear at 423-989-5666 or email jscherer@bristoltn.org.